This podcast is brought to you by the Deluxe Edition Network. To find more great shows on our network, head over to theden.show.
Hi, all Barrel Age Flicks listeners. We appreciate you tuning in today, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. This movie does include some touchy subjects, so there are some SA triggers that may happen, and I'd just want to give everyone a heads up. Some of these subjects may be a little sensitive for our listeners, so please be advised. And if this might be a little bit too much for you, we encourage you to listen to one of our other episodes. We appreciate every one of you, and we certainly hope not to cause any kind of emotional distress.
The toothed vagina appears in the mythology of many and diverse cultures all over the world. In these myths, the story is always the same. The hero must do battle with the woman, the toothed creature, and break her power. The myth springs from a primitive masculine dread of the mysteries of women in sexual union, fears of weakness, impotence. It is a nightmare image of the power and horror of female sexuality. The myth imagines sexual intercourse as an epic journey that every man must make back to the womb, the dark crucible that hatched him.
What's going on, cinephiles? This is Barrel Age Flicks. I'm Lenny. Yeah, man. And this is...
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ron. Words are hard.
We also have...
This is Stu, and I'm a pretty fucking princess.
Plus...
Hey, this is Ragnar.
Also...
Fuck you, Chase!
Yeah, fuck me. All right, hey, everybody.
And finally...
Hi, it's Crystal. I make everything awkward.
And Lenny. I'm not fucking here, folks.
What is up, everybody? What did you put in there? We are about to do a movie called Teeth. This is a fan request that we are doing from Aline.
Come on, Ollie.
So we are doing the drink. She picked the drink that we are doing, which is called the Red-Headed Slut. The Red-Headed Slut consists of 1 part Jaeger, 1 part peach schnapps, and 1 part cranberry juice as a shot. So you guys ready to try this out?
I need to know why you picked this fucking drink, though.
I don't know. I guess because she's a slut in the movie, maybe? I don't know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's representative of the blood.
The blood,
Oh,
maybe?
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, that's good.
Red-Headed Slut, yep.
So I was literally just sitting here, I'm like, man, this is like a fucking period in a cup.
Fuck yeah.
So
It's chunky.
we're gonna start over with. We're gonna start. What the
clots.
fuck?
So
Chunk.
meaty.
What the?
All right.
The only
All right,
thing it's missing is a piercing.
From
Yeah.
his, yes.
And a Rottweiler. All right, Chase, you're going to
Well,
start
you got
off
the dogs
first with
here,
our reviews.
so-
So you guys ready? And we'll start from Chase and go round table all the way and end with Stu. So you guys ready?
All right.
Yep.
All right, cheers.
Skull.
Oh, by the way, welcome back, Crystal.
Thank you, Crystal.
That's actually pretty fucking good.
Very fresh.
It is.
It reminds me of
Just tastes like a hardcore cranberry juice.
no, it reminds me
That
of
came
the blood
straight
bag.
out the womb.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, what the fuck?
That was with the peanut gallery.
You know what it
that
sounds like?
100% with
Sounds
the peanut gallery.
No, it's a little hotter version of the blood bags from that we did for.
You know what?
Yeah.
It tastes. Yeah, he's right. I didn't even think
job,
about
Chase.
that.
I'm
Good job.
gonna give that a 2.
2 thumbs up. How about you, Crystal?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. 2 thumbs up. I like the cranberry though, so that's just me.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I love cranberry juice,
I'm actually
and
getting
I
a
love
little bit-
Jaeger. And
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more of the Jaeger on the back end now.
It to me, it's a hardcore cranberry juice. But when you said
like
the blood bags that we did for the repo show,
Yeah, with all your UTIs that you get, I know you really love
fuck
the
you.
cranberry juice.
Fuck you. Anyways, yeah, 2 thumbs up. I like it. It's a very easy, simple shot. It doesn't even taste like alcohol, so that's very simple. How about you, Ragnar?
Hey, you got a dirty pussy.
Unbelievable.
2 thumbs up.
It's real.
So did she have to brush her teeth like? I'm sorry.
No, she didn't know they even existed at first. Okay.
All right, how about you, Stu?
Superpower.
Tartar build up there.
Yeah,
Did Ragnar finish? Okay.
He said 2 thumbs up.
Okay. No, 2 thumbs up. It's very light, very fresh. No, very good. Great choice. Eileen. Sorry. Appreciate that. Okay. But before we get into the movie, there is some housekeeping that must be done here.
Oh, God.
Put your maid outfit on.
Okay. So first off, we all have a new drink to try. All right. And this is.
Are we going to do this before we have everybody's vote?
Well, okay. Well, we've all agreed to it. Okay.
We already.
All right,
Yeah, we're gonna
let's
do it,
vote.
but
Let's do the vote. Let's do the vote.
finish
Let's
the vote.
All right,
Jesus.
let's do the vote. All right. On a previous episode, we established, the big board of fuckery. Established rules and everything like that. One of the rules was there can always be new rules or rules modified via vote. Chase came up with a suggestion. Anytime we have a new liquor as a potential punishment shot,
Everybody else has to try it
we
out.
all have to try it on air. All right. So going forward, that's what we're doing. Also, a subset of that rule. Anytime we have a guest, not only do they have to have their cherry popped with Malort, the first episode, whatever their chosen punishment shot is, they have to try that punishment shot at the beginning of the show also.
Why?
And they probably have to do that first before they take the Malort so they can get that nice lingering taste.
True.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Because if they take the Malort and then we have to wait 5 minutes and everything else before we take the other one. Yeah, I know. I screwed Snow.
So
Yes, you did.
Here's the thing. Are we voting based on their reaction, what their punishment shot will be? Or are they just making the decision themselves?
Well, it's usually based on their reaction.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's gonna be a
Some
tough
people
one.
don't have
Well,
a reaction. They can
because,
still hate something. You never had a reaction Hypnotic.
Yeah, but
You just
hated
said
it.
you hated
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm hesitant.
We
Because
finally found something that you have a reaction to.
Physical reaction. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
All right, so we just
But
have
it's a
to trust
reaction.
it.
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna.
All right. So how about we just take their word for it?
Yeah, we'll take their word for it unless we learn more about them, like we learned Ron's hatred of watermelon.
Yes.
And of course, we've geared punishments based on that
It's
hatred.
not just you. It's also the fucking audience. Seriously. There's
Thank you,
this
everybody.
audience already picked a movie that has watermelon tequila, and I'm like, fuck.
because they love you.
Yeah.
They love you.
Yeah. They love me getting fucked up
Like
with
you
watermelon.
guys, tailored a shot based on my, dislikes of
For
the,
spicy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I think unless we can find something better based on that, we'll have to take them on their word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That fair? All right.
game,
So everybody in favor for this new rule, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Everybody opposed? Nobody?
Nope.
Motion passes. New rule. Sammy, put it on the board. All right. Now, based on this new rule, we have a new punishment shot.
Have we finished the reviews from Ragnar and...
Yes.
Yeah. Why the fuck do you think we're talking about this?
Okay.
We already went past the redheaded
Yeah, we're
slut got
good.
2 thumbs up from
We're
all
good.
of us.
All right, never mind.
How much have you had to freaking drink already,
all right?
dude?
I'm fine.
We still have another show
Oh
to
my
record.
God, are we
Remember
in
that.
flashbacks from Repo?
No, we're just having flashbacks to my ADHD and my, memory of a fucking goldfish.
There you go.
All right, so I got to take a punishment shot.
Seagram's
Don't be
watermelon
fish.
gin.
Yeah.
Wait, but hold on. The punishment shot is after the trial. We all have to do this trial.
Even if I've done it already.
Yes. We just voted.
I did
we
it
just
too.
voted. You voted for it. All right. There you go.
So you've done this 3 times now.
He's gonna.
Fuck, man.
All right. So we got Seagram's watermelon gin. We all figured that this was going to happen. So we all already have glasses.
Yeah. Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
The fucking show.
There you go. Ron.
Yeah, we got another one.
Oh, it smells good.
That's fucking delicious.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's good.
It's not bad.
No.
Where's the boot?
That's
You
good.
got another one coming too.
Yeah, shut up.
Where's the boot?
All right. Now that
Get the fucking boot off.
we have that, Ron, on the very same clip that we were
I'm not
voting
gonna
on
lie.
the board.
I'm not gonna lie. This tastes exactly like the watermelon moonshine. It's exactly
No,
the
it
same.
doesn't.
No,
Not at all.
Well, it's the watermelon taste.
Okay.
Well, if I recall correctly, he did say that that's even worse than...
This? Yeah.
Okay. So when we were coming up with the big board of fuckery, we were also Instagramming live. Then it came out. Ron agreed that anything on Instagram, anything related, to Barrel Age Flicks, whether it's the podcast, whether it's Instagram. If we have a spicy boner, whether it's for the recording or whether it's live recording, whatever it may be, you still get punished. So Ron, had a spicy boner during the Instagram live. The voting of the Big Border Fuckery.
Can I take my fucking shot now?
Of course,
doesn't mean the audience knows.
As many as you want.
Yeah. Shut up.
Go ahead. I love it so far.
The thing is, it's not even the alcohol, it's that fucking watermelon taste. God damn it. Like, everybody's trying to fuck me.
No, it's just you and the pig.
Thank you, Chase, for bringing that piece of shit in here. It's already almost gone. Well, I hope it's going to be gone here soon.
You're welcome.
Somebody tells me it's very
it's fine.
inexpensive.
I think anything watermelon is going to...
It's cool. I have a whole nother bottle at home.
Oh, God, I feel sick.
Good job, Chase.
You're an asshole.
No, it's not anything watermelon either, by the way.
No,
Because I made you try that fucking watermelon Red Bull.
Actually, that didn't taste bad. That didn't even taste like watermelon.
And I didn't even tell you it's watermelon.
Yeah, that didn't taste like watermelon. All right, so we're going to go ahead.
It's a mental game.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to the movie now.
Yes.
So the movie we are doing is Teeth. It was directed by Mitchell Lichtenstein.
Lichtenstein.
Yeah. Other movies he did is movies I've never even heard of. Angelica, Happy Tears, a short film called Resurrection. This movie was released on January 18th, 2008. Other movies that came out that month, I'm sure you guys have heard of some of these movies, is Be Kind, Rewind, Meet the Spartans, Rambo, the one when Sylvester Stallone came back for that new Rambo movie, Cloverfield, Atonement, and In the Name of the King. I think isn't that a Guy Ritchie film?
Yeah.
I think it was
not the greatest one.
Yeah, not too good. The budget of this movie was like $2 million. The domestic, this is the funny thing.
This domestic had a $2 million budget?
$2 million budget. It only made $347,578
Total? Or is that
for domestic?
Okay.
But for worldwide, it made $22,350,000.
Say that again?
22 million?
22
million.
Oh, okay.
2 million. Sorry.
Okay.
It's starring Jess Wexler, which I've seen her in some other movies. There's a couple movies that she's been in. John Hensley, Hale Appleman, and Ashley Springer. So most of the actors I don't even really know in this movie.
So the church boy who she first
Toby?
is that yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So he was a star, one of the main stars in a TV show called The Magician, based on
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's where I recognized him. Of course, you also had a wonderful appearance, from our childhood. That was brought to our attention by
Sammy.
By the amazing Sammy. That completely just ruined
The creepy
childhood.
doctor
Yes.
played by the voice of Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Yes. Which what was the actor's name?
Josh Pius.
Yes, which was I didn't even realize that, but then when she brought that up, I was like, oh shit! I remember the guy in the back of the taxi in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. But the fact that he played that creepy doctor, he played it so fucking well.
And
That was just
Brad, who was from Nip Tuck. Remember that show?
Yeah, you're right.
From USA Network.
Was it USA or was it FX?
FX?
It was on USA. Nip Tuck was on USA.
USA.
It was on USA. Yeah,
it was on USA.
It just feels like an FX movie.
Everything has been so jumbled up.
Yeah, it feels like an FX show. It really does.
But
and he actually played in his role here. It seemed like he played the almost exact, somewhat similar role.
Yeah,
in Nip Tuck with being a fucking douchebag.
Except for he wasn't fucking a tranny.
That too.
Well, see, the thing about this movie is that
but she was hot, though.
This movie makes guys look like pigs.
Fucking hot. She was. That actress is
that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Fuck my shit up when they revealed her as a tranny. I'm like, no. I am so confused.
This movie,
confusing boner.
This movie makes guys look like pigs, and the other thing about it is the actor that played the stepbrother or the brother, the one with the piercings and the tattoos.
Hold on.
What?
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah,
no.
He was also in Sopranos
I'm looking
episode.
at Google's, the cast of Teeth. It says Chris Pratt was in it.
Chris Pratt?
Where?
What the fuck?
It doesn't have a name. It shows fucking Chris Pratt.
He might have been an extra.
Fuck yeah.
He might have been one of the high schoolers. He might have been just in the background.
There's been times that I've seen in movies they have like famous people listed as cast members and they're just like background people.
God damn it! I wish I had known that. I would have been looking out for that motherfucker.
Wait, when did Park and Recs come out?
Parks and Rec. mid 2000s.
Okay, that would have been that because this came out in 2008.
Probably late 2000s, I would think.
Well, this was in 2000.
So he would have been chubby. Chris
you're
Pratt.
right.
Yeah. But he would have been an adult. He wouldn't have been a kid. Right?
No.
Yeah, but I mean,
Where would he have been?
adults
Teachers.
play kid roles though.
I wonder if
Yeah.
he was one of the
So-
teachers.
Did this really say Chris Pratt was in the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, look.
That is.
But
it
with
doesn't have-
no name underneath of it, showing what role he played.
Yeah.
That's fucking strange. I didn't see Chris Pratt at all. That's
Oh,
where,
Doyle Carter. That was the old man. Why do I know him?
At the very end.
Yes. Varsity Blues. That's right. He was in that.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
That was a bothersome fucking scene.
Wait.
Oh, sticking his tongue
What
out.
the fuck did he play in Varsity Blues?
Oh, he background character.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
Well, see, that's the thing. A lot of movies
One
like.
of those dudes you recognize the face, and so
Yeah.
it would drive me fucking nuts.
Well, Crystal's point, right on point there. Basically, there's a lot of movies out there where you'll see background characters that are famous actors. That I mean, when you think of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, you had Nicolas Cage in the back on the fucking fry.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even acting in that. He didn't have one line. in
That's
that.
because it wasn't Nicolas Cage; it was Nicolas Coppola at the time.
Oh, it was Nicolas Coppola
At the time,
Oh, okay. Well,
it was
yeah.
during his interactions like that what made him decide to not go by Coppola anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Everybody was giving him shit,
But he was just a
because-
background character. He didn't even have a line in that movie. It was just.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, everybody was giving him shit because of his relation to Francis Ford Coppola, and they were, asking him, busting his balls, for being related to fucking Francis Ford Coppola, and so he wanted.
What's his relation?
Nephew? I think he's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
no shit.
Yeah. So he decided, you know what? No, I want to go ahead and I want to make it as my own person.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Right on. Cool.
Well, I got to ask this, Crystal, because you're the only female here as a guest in our show seeing this movie. What did you think of this movie?
So I have a lot of different views from this movie. So I actually kind of understand where she's coming from because, not to get dark on anybody, but I've survived myself some assaults, and it was not not a good experience. So I can understand where she's coming from, and honestly, me as a human, I would love females to have a lamprey vagina. Trust me, the condom that they have for African women to stick on to when you push it in and then you pull it out and it rips your.
Yep.
No.
No, I get it. No, I get where you're coming from with it not having it, but at the same time, the sadness is there are men out there who are actually like Toby.
Oh, no. I'm not arguing
Yeah.
that fact at all.
Yeah.
Well, I think this
But
whole movie.
I'm just speaking for myself.
But there are
for you, I
I don't
completely
want
agree.
that.
But I will say there are also women that would, because there are women who,
Are very vengeful and spiteful.
Yes.
that will use that type of stuff in a fucked up way, in the wrong way.
Oh no, I completely agree.
So, like the fact that she learned to control it kind of fucked with me. I was like, all right, if it was more of an involuntary, muscle
At the beginning,
it was.
Yeah.
for the first.
But,
All right, so if you want to include the very beginning with her brother,
Yeah.
that was definitely involuntary.
Yes.
Well, yeah, when she was smiling after it happened.
It had a lot.
'Cause she had no idea.
She had no
Yeah.
idea.
But see, that's
you
the
know,
thing. That's the thing I couldn't understand is that he got his finger, the tip of his fingers,
Yeah, he
cut
fingered
off,
her.
and then the other thing, because they were being kids, and they say, "Show me what you got," and show me that and everything else. But the whole fact is that when he's older, he wants to fuck her still. When he knows
Oh, he
what
didn't
is
remember
down
what
there
happened.
between the
He
legs.
doesn't remember for sure. Even
But
you
it
see-
seemed like he did.
he isn't 100% sure, and I think because of the interaction that he had with her is why he wanted to only fuck chicks in the asses after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
On
Oh,
a
I
subliminal
didn't
level,
even catch that.
He isn't
Yeah.
necessarily he doesn't trust he doesn't trust the pussy. All right. What are you laughing at, Crystal?
The way you worded that was beautiful.
Doesn't trust the pussy.
All right.
You don't blame him.
Yeah, it's a subliminal thing because he's like, I think she bit me.
Yeah.
he isn't 100% sure what happened. All right. So which at that age you're not going to remember.
No.
And that was a fucked up scar too. That he
Right.
had all those fucking years later, still
no
fucked
shit.
up like that.
Yeah.
So, but I think that
It's snipped literally the tip of his finger off. I believe.
The tip
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Almost.
so
Not off.
out.
It was basically hanging on by
Yeah.
the hangnail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys think of the film? Now, when you first watched this film, were you expecting a comedy?
yeah.
See, that's the thing. I wasn't. I was expecting this to be
I was
actually more of a
expecting a
horror
horror
film.
movie. Yeah.
And then when it
And-
got into the part with the fucking doctor and everything, I was like, this is a fucking comedy. I started laughing.
Dude, for
Once
me,
I read the description, and I saw this probably shortly after it came out because
Oh, so you saw it before?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love B horror movies. I fucking love B horror movies.
Oh yeah, no,
Shit like
I'm in the
that.
same
They're
movies, but
usually
yeah.
the best ones.
Yeah.
To make you laugh.
So once I saw the description of it, I'm like, oh yes, this will be something I'm sure I will enjoy. All right.
Wait, no, what would you relate The Room to? A B movie?
The Room?
Yeah.
An F movie. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to be an F.
Good one.
You can't even go.
Fist pump.
You,
No, you're leaving
you'd
him
have to go.
You're
off
missing
the
a fist
fucking-
pump.
He's not saying it. It's fine. It's fine. I was fine just holding it there. All right.
Oh, so you want to hold your fist up to him?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
I want to
okay.
fist Ragnar. As
Come on,
long
man,
as
get
it
up in
takes
there.
for him to do it.
Come on,
All right.
man, get up in there. Fist me.
As long as he
Ragnar's
feels the
even
need.
thinking about it. What the fuck am I thinking about?
Just make sure you cover yourself up. We don't want to see that.
Oh no,
He's got little hands.
I'm taking the glove. I'm taking the glove off too.
Oh, yay. Yay.
Just make sure you lube it up.
Well,
No, going in dry.
well, I gotta say this.
No,
Well,
I'm just gonna punch your fucking fart hole.
your fucking fart hole. All right, so largely this stuff is fiction, but such as the 2007 movie Teeth, it says it was filmed in 2007, was released in 2008. At least one life case has been documented. In 1989, the American Journal of Forensic Medicine and Pathology reported a embroid tumor containing teeth growing in the wall of a woman's vagina.
Okay, no, that's
That's a little
one of those
different.
type of tumors. Those are semi, common.
They're encased
All right.
they're encased in tissue, and then there's bone and
teeth
ocular
or
tissue,
sometimes hair.
sometimes
Yeah.
hair. They're fucking terrifying, but
It's fucking really weird.
Yeah, but the thing is,
But they're
though,
also normal fucking teeth.
what do the doctor?
They're
What do
not
the
like fucking
They're not
lamprey
like
teeth.
shark teeth.
what did the doctor
That
call
was
it?
inverse.
Dentia.
Vagina dentata.
Vagina dentata.
I actually have that scene down. If you guys want to
Yes,
listen to it.
please do.
Just lie back and relax.
Fucking creepy ass.
Just breathe.
I just hear Raphael's voice.
Breathe through the pain.
Now picture him in the turtle suit doing it.
My goodness, you're tight. Relax.
This is the way he says it too. Like, oh, I do this shit all the time. Just relax.
All right, here's your favorite line.
What do you put in here?
like you're fucking just shoving shit up there. All right.
This is my favorite part coming up. The way he says it.
Like right here.
And the fingers get snipped.
Yep.
Vagina tataya.
Dentata. Oh. As in dental.
Yeah.
Dental
yeah.
vagina.
I loved that fucking scene so much, especially her trying to crawl away from him and him like, no, my hand's still in there.
The sliding around
Yes,
for me.
it
was
worked
great.
so well.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When he was swinging around on the
Yes.
table.
But
Also, to me, that
Oh,
right
it's fucking
there
hilarious.
was still a non-conscious control of the teeth, and so
Yeah.
I was all on board with that.
Well, see, another thing is when I was watching the
that
movie.
that's actually it's called princess syndrome.
Yes,
Oh.
where they tighten up and stuff like that.
It's a type of vasovagal syncope that is a result of high stress response, and you can either faint from it or have muscles constrict unconsciously.
Like there's dudes and chicks who've had to go to the hospital because they tighten down so much on the dude's dick.
Yeah.
They cannot get it out.
See, but
Oh, so that's why?
Yeah.
But except this time
okay.
you have
That makes
teeth.
sense.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then it chops it off.
instead of
I mean,
just,
it's basically got like a-
grabbing it and holding on.
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
one just bites through.
Well, no,
Yeah,
there's a part
no.
before I get into it because I have another clip I'm going to play about the teeth. The weird thing is when you first watch the scene, the doctor's actually being very professional in a way, and then all of a sudden he just starts to pull his glove off. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
it's funny
as soon
when
as
he
I
starts
saw that, I
moving
was
his
like,
hand
Found
up.
out that she's basically a virgin.
Yeah.
And so like that, he's like, oh yeah, fresh pussy.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, fucking. I'm like,
Well,
all right.
when I was watching
this.
it with Snow, she as soon as that fucking scene came up, she's like, "Oh, he's a creepy motherfucker."
Yep.
I was like, "Well, hold on now, hold on."
At the beginning,
and then
he was playing
he
like
started talking.
Yeah. No, I took it at the beginning. He's like, all right, I'm a dude who's seen this shit a million fucking times. Okay, it is what it is. But then the second,
as soon as the fucking glove came off,
are you sexually active? No.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. All right. Then he's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, all right, you fucking deserve this.
Yep, absolutely.
You deserve this and so much.
I looked at it as a fucking defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because the first one,
absolutely.
The first guy that tried to fuck her bit his dick off, and he died in that little lake pond.
I want to hear that fucking thing. I know you got that fucking
clip.
I
got it.
All right. I want to hear that fucking
where he
clip.
makes that famous line.
Yes.
We'll hear about it.
Yes, I fucking
love
that.
Here's the clip that we're going to hear about the doctor explaining what the teeth is.
We found this embedded in the penile stump.
So what's it from?
Well, dentition is not an exact science.
Yes, it is.
The root design...
I was going to say.
I mean, it is.
To ascribe it to the silicae, the sharks and the rays. But the crown made me think of the cyclostomes, the lamprey. See the serration near the tip?
Lampreys don't have serrations.
So this comes from a cross between a shark and an eel? Something like that?
No. Our tests show that it's human.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a lamprey's mouth?
No.
Somebody pull this up.
A lamprey's mouth?
Here. Hey guys, this is Ragnar from Barrel Age Flicks. If you guys haven't heard of Anchor from Spotify, it is literally the easiest way to start a podcast with everything you need all in one place. And you can do episodes and shows on just about anything you want to do. Alcohol, for instance, like we are. You can do about movies. You can do about woodworking, knife making, gun making, hunting, fishing, whatever your friggin' heart desires. It is up to you. Anchor has the tools that allow you to edit your podcast right from your phone and computer, which is extremely easy to do. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute on Apple Podcasts, Audible, and so much more. It is friggin' easy, phenomenal, the best way to do this. It's everything you need. The best part about it is free. Now, I love free stuff. I hope you guys do as well. So if you haven't done this, do it. No fees. It's easy and free. So go download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, ANCHOR.FM to get started for everybody who has problems spelling. Go make some awesome shit and enjoy.
All right, guys, we are back on our show, so we are getting back to the movie Teeth. So the one thing Stu wanted to talk about was the famous scene with Toby, right? Toby was the first one?
Yeah, and this is the, just to set it up a little bit, Toby's a super, Christian guy that she connected with. And,
hold on.
Who is that?
Who's Ron?
That's bullshit!
No.
That is bullshit!
Perfect.
Punishment shot for Ron. Is that a double punishment shot?
Yes, it is.
Wow. I think that might be a double punishment shot.
No, it's not.
Oh, no. We might have to call a vote for that one then. All right. So just to include the audience in this amazingness.
Wow.
Was she just crunching chips into the mic?
There's one still on Stu's shirt.
Yeah. First, Sammy set up Ron and turned on his alarms on his phone or something like that. So that's what we heard there.
What was that on your phone?
It was my Find My Phone or whatever shit.
So Sammy specifically set Ron up for that. And then immediately, Sammy came and started crunching chips into the microphone. And once again, Sammy's in the peanut gallery. So the peanut gallery has made a disruption. So I think this is 2 punishment shots. Am I in the wrong here, everybody?
Y'all need to vote if it's just 1 shot or 2.
Oh, technically it's 2 instances.
Wait, I'm a guest. Do I actually have to vote on
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You do.
Oh, shit. All right.
Absolutely. Technically, it is 2 separate occurrences. So I believe it is 2 separate shots. Everybody in favor, say aye. Aye.
Technically, it's 2 rules I got broken.
Nay.
Come on, Ragnar.
Nay.
So, now we got to go to the peanut gallery because it's a tie. So, peanut gallery, is that 1 or is that 2? Okay, so I have to take my shot.
You have
I
to
don't
take a
mind.
punishment shot.
All right,
and
wait, and no,
Crystal
Crystal has to take one too.
Crystal has to take one too.
Yep.
Hey, at least I'm not the one driving this time.
Oh God.
So Malibu, what?
It's
Pour
just
the pepper shit
coconut.
for,
It's not
Stu.
Malibu.
Which one do you want? That one? Okay. So Malibu rum, huh?
I can't stand artificial coconut.
Gotcha.
That
She
and
only
artificial
loves
watermelon.
real nut, not fake.
Yes, do I do. This is the perfect movie to come out with that now and just let it be known.
I'm not judging. Anyway, there are.
No
right,
fake
that's a
nuts
good
for
thing.
you.
She's all organic.
All right, cheers.
God,
Damn it.
Spill nothing.
God. Delicious Caribbean. I honestly have a feeling
There it
that's
is.
Jack Sparrow
There it is.
Like,
You getting the hiccups?
I've had
There's two.
that's adorable. Put the crown on. That would just top it off.
Oh my God, that's nasty.
Oh, y'all are missing this. It's the cutest fucking thing ever.
I'm a pretty fucking princess.
Oh, I wish he'd have hiccuped while he was saying that.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and play this clip that Stu wanted to hear.
We made a sacred promise. Get off.
You don't have to do anything.
No. No.
Just lay there.
Damn it. Stop. Damn it, Toby. No.
I haven't even jerked off since Easter.
Okay. That's amazing.
I'm sorry.
All right, so just for some background on that scene, he is...
You thought he was the good guy,
he's
too. That's the
forcing
thing.
himself upon her.
Oh, hell
And when he's telling her to shut up and stuff like that, he ends up accidentally slamming her head into a rock and basically knocking her out. He continues on and starts having sex with her unconscious body.
I believe that's a different term for that.
Rape? Yes. Okay. I didn't know.
Seriously, I think there's like 2 scenes of rape in this when you think about it.
Yeah.
And also no
quite a
3 when you think of the doctor's kind of finger raping.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
The hero, the conqueror, the
No.
Yes, he put her. He put her under an
drugs.
influence.
It was
all
a
right.
date drug.
Yeah. Okay.
It was
All right,
anxiety
yeah.
medication.
What medication did he give her? Like
But she was okay
Xanax,
with everything.
basically.
yeah,
She was
Yeah,
okay
but she
with
was
everything.
Yes, she was,
She was
okay with it.
perfectly
The thing
fine.
is,
yeah, but she was drugged up though.
he
That's the thing.
started it
Afterwards-
before she was awake.
What's that?
Look, I'm sorry, but he started it before she was awake.
Yeah.
So she didn't have a chance to say yes or no.
Yeah, I guess.
I get it that she was okay with it afterwards, but like the thing is, he started before he even knew if she was okay with it or not.
I agree.
Okay, yeah.
I agree with you
All
on
right.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, under the influence or unconscious is determined unable to render.
You're right
consent.
in the technical sense. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Damn.
But considering,
I've been
like I said, I mean, there's been times where I've had sex with drunk girls and shit like that. I may have been drunk also and shit like that.
Wow.
We were both down for
You
it
just confessed to it.
at the time. We were both absolutely down for it at the fucking
Oh,
time.
you
No,
both
if,
are
if-
drunk.
Yeah,
But-
if both parties
but-
are under the influence.
It
then-
negates the other. One negates the other one.
But if it always terrifies me that afterwards they can revoke the consent. That does terrify me.
Yeah.
You can't revoke consent afterward because of something you regret. You can regret
Yeah,
it. but
yeah,
if you
you're right.
consider
I'm
time-
being.
Yeah, no, she was
told that
saying
during-
no.
She was saying no.
She
at the
was.
time.
She was.
Yeah.
Arguing, she was fighting it and arguing it.
She was.
So
She was. You're right.
Well, she was also. The thing is with the hero, the conqueror. What was his name?
Thank you, Sammy. That was great.
schmuck.
I don't know.
I don't know, but the thing is that because the one
was
thing that
always
she looked
dumbass
online, that she looked online because there was like a whole like background like history to the condition to where you're a hero or something like that, and you have to have a conqueror or something like that. So this guy made it sound like
being told from, because they even talked about how those myths were based on the idea of having to basically pass on into your adulthood, conquering your fear of the unknown, returning to the womb, all that shit. They even talked about that during the film.
yeah.
Which a lot of these stories and a lot of these myths were basically just a way to tell an overarching type of lesson to everybody, and that's the way they were taking it. And he totally used what she was saying as, "Oh no, I'm the hero. I'm here to conquer.
I actually have that clip right now.
But hold on. I wanted to finish. So
go ahead. Yeah,
yes.
This is a funny story that Stu's got here.
All right, so I watched this film on Freevee, which
Amazon Prime, I believe.
Yeah,
with
Amazon Prime. It used to be IMDb TV, so it's movies and TV shows that they'll put on, through Amazon Prime. You don't have to pay for. They're not necessarily You're not necessarily Prime movies, quote unquote, but
you have to suffer.
They have limited commercial interruptions. So right after the scene where she bit Toby's dick off, commercial pops up, which annoyed the shit out of me because they chose the worst spots for commercials.
Yeah, it's
right
fucking
in the middle.
stupid.
Right in the middle of
I was getting annoyed by watching it
but the commercial that popped up made me fucking bust out laughing and think, all right, is this shit actually curated for the films? Because what popped up on the screen was Nutri-Grain granola bars, crunchy.
Only thing that would have made her is an Oscar Mayer commercial.
Yes,
it was perfect placement, though.
Like literally, they didn't even start like a regular commercial. No, it just showed an image of the granola bar with big fucking letters going across the screen saying "crunchy." I'm like,
see if they
you fucking assholes.
If they did the same type of commercial like Crystal said, if right when the scene where one of the guys loses his fucking cock and gets chopped off, and then you see a guy doing an Oscar Mayer commercial of a guy eating a hot dog. Or something like that.
That would have been like, I don't know if it's just it was circumstance that happened to play that thing.
Yeah,
which that's God just fucking saying
maybe a Hillshire Farm commercial.
Yeah, or they choose what commercials play.
I was just about to ask that fucking question. Do you think they choose what commercials?
I don't because
play.
I really hope.
I don't think so because there was other commercials that that would have had no sort of relevance whatsoever.
But like, if they did,
yes,
that is that is like perfect
God.
fucking placement right there.
Crystal, what do you think of that?
That's wonderful.
It just fucked with my head so much because I was already reeling because it was literally like right after you see his bloody stump and shit like that hidden in that fucking goddamn giant pubes.
And then crunch.
All right, and then crunchy. I'm like, oh, you assholes, you sons of bitches.
I would have probably lost about a good ounce of laughter just dying of that. Just no.
That's
perfect placement.
Yeah.
Perfect placement.
God. But I wanted to
when
share
I was
that.
watching it though, friggin' with Snow, we were watching it and that scene happened. I think she asked me, like, do you think he's gonna die?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Going in the water is the worst thing he could do.
His fucking dick got bit off. Yes, he's gonna die, babe.
Yes,
He's
good.
fucking
not
dead.
from the he ended up bleeding out in the lake.
Yeah, you'll bleed out from. I guess the term is was it penile?
Extraction?
No, because John Bobbitt.
Yeah.
John Bobbitt didn't die.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
you'll die from bleeding out.
And
from
that was
Is there an artery in the cock?
hours after that.
No, I mean, it's just.
All right, I would think
the
it's an
whole
artery,
dick
but
runs
it's
off of
definitely
hydraulic pressure
yeah.
from the blood.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's
just
all
tendons.
blood.
There's definitely a main vein.
Yeah,
yeah.
in that shit.
It's entirely blood vessels.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
So like John
I mean-
Bobbitt didn't die, and that was hours.
Yeah.
Of shit.
But he was squeezing on it to keep down.
Yes, and
but
then
yeah.
and
Yeah, but with
going
him
in the
though,
water,
she didn't bite off, or she didn't cut off his entire dick.
Cut off like half of it.
Yeah,
Neither of them did.
If you
Huh?
have
neither of none of the dicks were completely cut off.
no, if you have
One of
peanut-
them was damn near down to the fucking.
if the dick is
base.
severed,
Well, it
Yeah.
was no, it was.
It was. I think it was about
half.
half. You could see like
Yeah.
you could see half of it. By the way, great special effects. That's one thing I'm going to have to admit
Yeah.
to this movie.
Yeah.
Crab, the motherfucking crab.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Oh no! The fucking dog eating the fucking.
No, to me, the crab just fucking like. Nah,
Go ahead, Crystal.
The great thing about that, we were talking about the dog, the piercing they put on the tip of that.
Made out of crystal sugar, right?
Yes, it was from a local bakery nearby, so the dog wouldn't get sick if he actually swallowed it.
Yeah, that's good. At least
Yeah,
they
I
did
know,
that.
right?
So fucking caring of them.
That is so sweet.
And he still spit it out.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It is. I'm sorry. I love dogs.
I love the fact that the guy was like, no.
Wouldn't you be?
Well, the thing is, wouldn't you be?
I feel like all the dudes
All right,
in this undersold the pain.
This is
Yeah.
bringing me back. This is bringing me back to. You guys ever seen The Lady Killers?
Yes.
Remember
Yeah.
when the guy chopped his finger from a bomb or something like that? And the guy was like, "Oh, the guy they sewed his fucking dick back on. He can still rope that motherfucker and everything else." Remember that? Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it kind of reminded me of, like Frankendick, basically.
Yes, John Bobbitt, Frankendick.
Is that what it was? Is that what it was based off of?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So John Bobbitt, and this may have been before a lot of people's times. I don't know the age
Definitely
ranges.
before mine.
That was in our area, right?
It was.
Yeah.
It actually, Lorena ended up moving in with family literally in a neighborhood down the street from me afterwards. Scared the fuck out of me. For a year, I slept on my stomach.
So what happened?
So John Bobbitt,
The Dick Fairy's here.
supposedly, quote unquote, beat the shit out of his wife Lorena on a regular basis, raging alcoholic. And so one night she just got fucking tired of it. She waited till he got drunk and passed out. Took a kitchen knife,
Took a meat cleaver,
the
meat
fucking
cleaver?
dick off.
Oh my God.
Took that dick, drove, and threw it
tossed
in an
it on
empty
995.
field. No, it wasn't on 995.
Oh, okay.
No, it threw it in an empty field across from a 7-Eleven. I don't know why that's fucking.
How do you fucking know where exactly where it's at?
That
Well,
bitch
it's-
fucking moved down the fucking
I was
receiver
gonna
machine.
say,
Oh my god!
It sounds
It
like
was
this guy was
terrifying.
fucking traumatized.
It
He had to
was.
do his research.
It was scary as shit.
He didn't want to have to go to 7-Eleven himself.
So the
Was there a little tiny tombstone?
The subdivision
Like a little, really
in,
tiny headstone?
in the town we grew up.
Yeah.
It's the woods.
Okay.
All right.
That 7-Eleven?
Yes. No. Yes.
Lake Arrowhead?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. No. I'm sorry. I'm taking it back. No, it was in Manassas. That 7-Eleven crop. But no, the Vista Woods subdivision.
Yeah.
Is where she moved to.
What?
Do you remember how close that was to my house? My
Yeah.
growing up
It
house?
was really close.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
Knowing that bitch is living down the street from you, all right, fucking terrifying.
I'd be walking
I was
past
like,
that. Yeah, I'd be walking past that house. I'd be holding on to myself like.
Yeah, I was fucking early teens and shit like that. I was like, no reason that she would have fucking obviously cut my dick off.
So wait a minute, did they found the dick?
Yeah,
and they sewed it back
and they
on.
sewed it back on. And then the only way he could get hard is basically through
Pump?
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Because it was the
pneumatic.
same time as the fucking the Nike the Reebok pump.
Yes.
on your shit.
So check it out. Check it out. It's an implanted.
Go gadget dick.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's an implanted air bladder along the shaft of the dick.
Yeah, Yes. yeah.
And then they remove a testicle and replace it with one of those little fucking.
Actually, I think that's I think people that get
What if
sexually.
you forget which fucking nut got replaced?
Hey man, I'm pretty fucking hammered. Let me see if I can.
And it doesn't work and you can't figure out why.
Shit. Okay, so
No, this movie does a great job of showing that sometimes even somebody you think is a good person isn't actually a good person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so John Bobbitt ends up after getting the dick reattached, he capitalizes on his 15 minutes of fame. He ends up making 2 pornos, Frankenweenie
But
and
he-
Return
Oh
of
my
Frankenweenie.
God! They really named a porno Frankenweenie?
Yeah, because his shit was all scarred up. His shit.
Who would
looked
want to
wrong.
look at that shit?
No, so he's making a porno
watched
and he's
it.
like half the man he used to be.
I watched shit. I'm like,
Really?
out of morbid curiosity. Morbid curiosity. The same. You tell me you don't slow down at car accidents?
Everybody has a gawking eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's morbid curiosity.
Yeah, you're
can't
right.
lie,
All right,
There's
you're right.
a lot of things I've been morbidly
Yes.
curious about. So
Yes. I don't like the idea of dogs fucking women. Have I seen a lot of fucking videos of dogs fucking women? Yes, I have.
You've seen 2 cups, 1 woman.
Yeah,
Or
two
two
cups,
two
one-
girls,
uh,
one, two girls, one cup. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You don't necessarily like it,
hold on,
but
hold
you're
on.
gonna watch
Hold
it.
on,
Well,
hold
this
on.
show took a.
I have one question. I have
one
one
hell
question.
of a turn.
Goat say?
Yes.
oh, Stu, I have a link for you.
I'm all about it.
Anyway.
So we're gonna go ahead and play that clip of the hero.
You can't.
Do you want me to stop?
No.
Good.
The music choice to make it seem like
They'll get you.
it was the right move right here.
Yeah.
The teeth.
Come on.
Seriously.
You're so lucky.
No, look. I'm conquering them. See? Yeah. I'm the hero.
So cringy.
Crystal does not like this.
Very cringy right now.
Yeah.
Every single fucking one of them.
Say something, Crystal.
It physically hurts. Like, to compare it to, I do not do embarrassing things in movies at all. If you've seen the Jack Black King, is it King Kong? Yeah, the scene where she comes up to the one guy thinking it's the guy that's behind her. I cannot watch that scene because of the embarrassment she's about to feel when she turns around and the guy she's been gushing about is the one behind her.
Oh, wow.
Huh, no. Oh, it makes my skin crawl.
Well, I got to admit, like, that scene was just fucking crazy. I just couldn't figure out what he was doing because it was a whole fucking bet that they made, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't find out for sure until
the next day.
Because I thought he was actually, I mean, he was being a complete creep, but I seriously thought, like, afterwards that they were all both, you know, they were laying in bed, they seemed happy, and then all of a sudden that
But
he brought up the
also,
whole
it implied
bet.
that, yes, he made a bet, but it implied that he actually really dug this chick and really wanted to be in a relationship with this chick, and it seemed like more ball busting between two guys. Oh, there's no way that you can fucking get her. Oh, you really want to bet? And, you know, that type of situation. But what's super creeped is when they were mid fucking and he gets that fucking phone call. Oh yeah, right now, and so like that. That's where he turned from the lovable loser to this fucking dirty fuck.
I wouldn't even say he's a lovable loser just because he gave her his mom's drug for anxiety, which made her pass out, and then she wakes up to him fingering her with a finger vibrator.
Yep.
And to get her in the mood.
Yeah, no.
So, no, like this, every single guy that literally has tried to fuck this chick is a creep and a fucking dirtbag. Every single one of them.
Like I said, this movie makes all guys look like pigs other than the fucking father.
Well, that was the point.
Yeah. And she was basically, because she was just innocent.
Yeah, it was focusing on the mutation, the adaptation of a sudden change in the female of the species being able to defend herself in a different way than had previously been. You know, they even talked about, you know, the rattlesnake. You know, was this something that's happened slowly, or was all of a sudden one day there's just fucking this fucking, you know, snake with this goddamn rattle on its fucking tail?
Yeah.
And the science teacher was like, well, there's arguments for either side potentially. And the only reason they would have included that scene is and when she's starting to do her search mutation adaptation,
for the vagina, what's it called? Vagina
dentata.
See, the fun thing about me is if I break things down. She walked in the next scene and she said, "This is about you. You missed it."
Yeah, absolutely. They completely laid it out, and that was a very heavy-handed smack to the face of the audience.
Yeah, but still, it's
but so that's what the whole movie is about, is a sudden a mutation that allows the females to protect themselves differently.
Well, see, that's the thing, because that really it tells in the last scene, because you see that other fucking old dude that looks like was basically trying to rape her again inside the fucking car. And then she just smiles and looks at him and says, "I'm going to chop your dick off," basically.
But she gave him multiple opportunities to quit fucking around and find out. And it was implied that he found out.
He's going to find out.
Yeah.
Chase?
Oh, no, I was just talking about, I was thinking about how fucking creepy the cult nature of this whole purity promise.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh, yeah.
They sold that super heavy-handed.
Well, the thing is, like, it looks overdone, but the problem is there are communities out there that are that dedicated to it. And the big problem, honestly, is how it shows, like, you have this whole purity community, and then the school at the same time with a sticker over the female genitalia for the anatomy
absolutely
class.
fit.
Well, see, that's the thing. Also, the T-shirts had a unicorn decal on it, and a unicorn represents both purity and virginity, major theme in this movie.
Yes.
Huh.
You didn't know that?
I always have heard unicorn associated.
I had no idea that unicorns represent that.
Wrong type, though.
But no, the thing is, in these communities where you have, you know, the abstinence so pressed and you know, sexual purity and everything else, you see so much more promiscuity from these kids. It destroys them. It honestly destroys people's sense of sexuality to the point where they then rebel to a point of extremism.
You ever seen the movie Sex Drive?
Yeah, fucking love
Remember that scene where it was the same type of thing during the whole absinthe thing, and the guy went on screen with a fucking boner while everybody where they were talking about pregnancy or something like that. Remember?
Oh, dude, I haven't seen it in a long time. But
No, I remember that we're talking.
Yeah.
But to speak on what Shape's talking about is the community. All right, it's become so cliche. All right, so Catholic schoolgirls and shit like that.
That's the whole reason.
Yeah, it's a cliche that that Catholic schoolgirls are freaky.
Yeah.
And shit like that. They're willing to do anything because they're
they
rebelling
really
so
are.
hard.
Yeah.
Because they're rebelling
it's
against
based
that.
so much truth.
they're
that-
not educated about it. They're like, well, if we just, don't tell the kids about this, they won't want to have sex. No, that's not absolutely not how it works.
No,
Like we've proven this in psychology studies. We've proven this in statistics studies by demographic. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And then you still have these schools that are, banning literature in their libraries that, have any kind of smutty, any kind of smutty writing. And all it's doing.
Well, they did that in this movie. I mean, they had that whole big sticker on the sex book of the.
But it also goes to, just take it out of a sexual nature. All right, so Americans, 21 to drink. And, you're under 21, you're not supposed to be drinking and shit like that. You go to over Europe, they raise their children to, I almost want to say, respect alcohol.
Well,
all right?
it's
from a young age they're showing, and they have much less cases of true alcoholism.
Yeah, when I lived in
driving,
when I lived in Germany and in Italy, it was the kids growing up. I mean, you had a beer with dinner.
Yeah,
you're 8 years old. And you have
if you can see over the bar, you're old enough to. Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
absolutely.
If you can see over the bar,
it's at
you're
your
old enough to
parents'
drink.
discretion, though.
Yeah,
I mean, but
if
the
they
thing
will allow
is-
you to drink, but also a lot of times, though, a lot of households, they're only giving them.
I mean, it's a small amount,
a very small amount.
But the
of
thing
a
is,
beer or wine.
when they get, because you're right, it's if you can get over the, if you're able to reach the bar, a lot of places they've changed it to 14, 16, or 18.
Yes.
But if you're if you're able to reach the bar, you can have a drink. But by that time, you're so familiar with booze in any way, shape, or form that it's not, oh man, I can party now. Oh, let's get
They're
freaking
not,
trashed.
overdoing it.
You don't have college kids
getting
binging
drunk
all the
for the
time
sake
and then
of getting
becoming
drunk.
alcoholics.
Yeah.
And so that goes to directly the sexuality, because America being founded by very religious people,
The Puritans and everything else, yeah.
we have certain morals that have been instituted in us in the very basic groundwork, and it still shows to this day.
Yeah.
Like Europe, fine showing breasts on TV and stuff like that. It's just a part of the form.
Actually, did you know that there is so in America, the FCC has drastically different licensing for screen time for genitalia. I think screen time for genitalia, it's like every 5 seconds for a male, it's 15,000?
Something like that.
And every 5 seconds for female genitalia on screen, I think it's like 3 times that amount.
Yeah.
They have to pay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have to
and-
pay in order to have that on film.
Like I said, it's
There's no difference between a fucking penis and a vagina.
Well, I got to just say that Jackass
Vagina's
must have
more
paid a lot of
appealing.
fucking money to put
The
that in the
vagina is
theater.
more appealing.
It is.
Oh,
That's why it's a lot more expensive for that than it is the penis. Because honestly, if you and your wife are watching a movie,
Okay.
which are you going to rather look at? And the
Right.
same question she used to know, which are you going to rather look at?
a big floppy penis or a nice,
A big old
nice
turkey
fucking
neck?
vagina.
Instead of a little
That makes you
tic-tac.
laugh. Makes you laugh. I love you, Sammy. But no, it once again, it's boiled down to the intrinsic morals that are built into the United States versus other countries as a whole, and that comes from how we were founded.
That fucking line about women have an innate what was it? An innate
No, it wasn't discretion. It was
oh shit.
Yeah, but how much does the FCC have to pay to watch a
humility
dismembered cock?
or
That's a great question.
You know?
Half.
Yeah, probably like half. No, that's a good one right there. Half the cock. Pay half of it for the FCC. That's good right there.
Modesty.
Yeah.
modesty.
Women
Yeah.
have an innate modesty. That's bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. As a whole, if you look throughout the world, no, they
That
don't.
is
Okay,
bullshit.
Look at Africa. All right, in the less developed things, you see them walking around damn near fucking butt naked all the fucking time.
near being the point.
All right, so the peanut gallery wants to say something. Sammy.
Stu's wrong, but what else is new? No, I disagree. There is, unless you're in a situation like you're trying to go like tribal and all of these things, where it's survival, okay, and they don't have that ability. If you go to most civilized areas of the world, there is going to be instructed that. There's going to be that because females are naturally more vulnerable.
Okay, except for the fact that I argue with you that
what else is new?
Ancient European, not ancient, but even medieval European paintings, regularly showed, in classic paintings, nude women, Venus de Milo.
Okay. However, the lady business was still alluded to.
No.
Yes.
No.
They were not spread eagle.
The one with what's the painting with the fucking clam?
That's Venus de Milo.
No, Venus de Milo was the chick without the arm. Was it creation?
Venus creation.
All right, that may have been it. All right. No, you absolutely.
Oh
see
no, sorry, I'm thinking about two different ones.
Yeah, no, you absolutely see bush. You see, implications.
There's no bush.
No, you do. In the one with the fucking clam. She's standing over. She's coming out of the clam and shit like that. You see fucking goddamn bush and shit like that.
No, she's covering herself, fucker.
Okay, hold on.
Boom! What?
Okay, it was
She's
hair.
fucking covering
hair.
herself.
It was hair.
It's her covering herself,
Yeah.
dick.
No, but there is plenty.
She's even covering her chest and her hoo-ha.
But no, there is plenty of Renaissance art.
I'm sorry. No,
There is plenty of Renaissance art.
So what you're talking about is
just here.
You're talking about Hellenistic period art pieces.
Yes, where they're very open and stuff like that. We're appreciative of the female form, and
so
no shame.
But you're also
tied
missing
to
the
it.
part where the whole reason they don't show as much male genitalia in those ancient pieces.
But they do. Look at fucking David.
Hold on.
David.
You're interrupting me. I'm getting
With his
there.
weird little
I
penis.
said hold on. God damn.
So close to him.
The whole reason that they're either not depicted or depicted as small is because in ancient times, having a big dick meant that you are all driven about sex and you could not be of intellect or high standing socially. If you had a big dick, it was frowned upon and actually joked about often like we do now about little dicks.
But they still had no problem showing it.
Right.
Last time I checked, women don't have dicks. So why are we talking about dicks when you're talking about women having?
But the whole reason,
the fact that they had no problem showing
this
form,
episode
period.
is so.
But the whole reason is because they wanted it depicted smaller because it was more offensive. Because let's be real, dicks are fucking ugly. All right.
Oh no, I agree. I agree 100%. No, that's what
Are you sure? I don't know. On this podcast, you talk a lot about it.
I gave you credit when you said it'd be funnier to see a big floppy
Snow
fucking dick.
gladly disagrees with that statement.
No, but anyway,
that's fair. Some people appreciate art differently.
I'm saying what has been built into us as Americans based on a Puritan ideal of morality is the female
And where did the
form.
Puritans come from?
They came
Europe.
from England. But yes, from an offshoot, they're like, oh, no, this place doesn't accept us because we are too hard on everything. All right, so we are not allowed to fucking, be accepted.
The Puritans were considered an extremist offshoot.
They were the
versus
extremists.
straight up smut. There's a difference between art and porn.
Based on our puritanical ideas.
Legally, no.
Porn can be art.
So
based on our puritanical laws.
No, well,
all right.
All right, figuring you don't have a
That is actually a centrist
you don't
law.
get a vote. Sorry.
No, that is actually a centrist law. So the difference between porn and art is the ability to infer sexuality. If it does not infer sexuality, it is considered art.
All right, so
anyways,
overall, this movie is plenty of fun. Just plenty of cocks and dicks.
Honestly, I just love seeing a woman be able to fuck some dude up because he's a shit stick.
Well, so that's the thing. The guys in this movie are pigs, and they definitely got what's coming to them.
Absolutely.
All three of them. Three of them. Four.
Implied.
Four. Yeah.
Implied.
The fourth one was
The
implied.
fourth one's implied.
Remember, the doctor lost all four fingers.
That was the third. I'm talking about the fourth man was implied.
I said the doctor could lost all four fingers so we could count. All
You know what's the funny thing is when he was getting surgery. When he was getting surgery, and one of the other doctors says, "Are you sure you don't want to tell us?"
And he just grabs the mask.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Because he has to admit to being a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
Overall, what did y'all think of the acting of her?
Believable.
Yeah, I would say she actually did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
very much so.
Yeah,
1 to 5, I'd give her a 4.5.
Honestly, I think all of them were believable for the characters they were supposed to be embodying.
they were. Well, the first one was unpredictable in my
Toby
opinion.
as this fake born again virgin was very believable. Still very hormone driven. That's even saying I haven't jerked off since fucking Easter.
Yeah.
All right, that implies very hormone driven and still.
Well, how about the friends? Remember in the movie theater?
But remember, he had already admitted that he was a virgin in the eyes of God because he had sex.
He was
previously.
a born-again virgin.
Exactly.
I would argue...
So it's somebody that is fighting for the loophole.
I would argue that...
All right, but you all have to remember, you remember the scene when they're in the movie theater and you had those two friends that were sitting next to him making out, and you had the container of popcorn. I was kind of thinking of that.
Dick in a box.
Exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Step 1? No.
Ron pulled that trick on
Step
more
one,
than once.
Get a box.
Fuck you.
Step 2,
Cut a hole in the box.
Step 3, put your dick in a box.
I got my dick in the box.
No, I would argue that Toby actually joined the whole promise ring movement just to get to her.
You really think so?
I think so.
No, because he was already.
he was already part of it.
Yeah, he was vouched for by somebody else who was already.
Was he?
He was like, oh yeah, I've known Toby, all my life. He's a great guy. Really believes in this stuff. He was vouched for by the dude that was part of the double date.
Okay,
that they
so
went
I
on.
was just reading.
What
into
was
it
the
too
horror
much.
deal with her leaving though? Like she was just taking her bike and riding and taking like a trip. Like where was she going?
Where?
Which time?
At the end of the movie, like she was just going to get
Leaving
away
town,
and just
leaving town.
become like a whole mission to just destroy men's cocks.
No,
she was
Only
just trying
shitty
to
men.
get out of town.
She
Only
was trying
shitty
to
men.
because she realized she killed a guy.
Oh, I thought
And
it
she's
was a
like,
different
all
thing.
right,
Like she was.
peace out, bitches.
I figured that she was on a mission. That's what it seemed. like.
No, not at all. Because that's why she kept trying to get out and stuff like that. If she was on a mission to destroy dicks, then the second that the fucking old pervert dude would have she would have all right, bet, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, no.
She would have been trying to get out.
She tried to get out numerous times, and she's like, all right, fine, fuck you. All right, this is what it come to. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. The reason she left is because honestly she was running away from the police, but also she had no reason to stay. Her mom is dead.
Yeah.
That wasn't her dad. Like she had
Nope.
nothing left to stay for.
She, in her mind, she more than likely just killed her own stepbrother.
Yeah.
Her mom just died. The guy that she imagined marrying was fucking dead.
And a douche.
Yeah, absolutely. She fucking destroyed a doctor
to their wedding.
Yeah.
She's not. Look, all right.
And the fact
She
that
is not
nobody,
a very
she's even
pure girl.
No, but no,
She's not.
She was at the beginning because even when
Until she
Toby
met
was
him.
questioning her, so nobody's touch you, not even yourself. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. It wasn't until the idea of Toby, the mental picture that she implied of Toby, that she started becoming tempted.
Yeah.
So, but also, I'm wondering if she chose that route of life, that choice of life, of that super pure and shit like that, is because in her subconscious, all the way back to where the stepbrother fucking, was, playing doctor with her, and she knew it was a dangerous thing. The vagina, in her mind, because she didn't understand it, was a dangerous thing. So she subconsciously chose to have as little interaction with her own body.
Well, her parents even stated that kids nowadays live a completely different lifestyle.
Yeah, implying that they were
than
fucking when they
what
were kids.
They
and
did.
shit. Yeah.
Back when
that's kind of normal though, even in today's day.
Yeah. No, it is, absolutely.
You have 30 and 40-year-old women that have never seen themselves.
Yeah.
Well, the part where she was looking right after they had sex, the weird guy, the one that felt like he was the conqueror, then she started looking herself naked in front of the mirror, and looking at herself and being happy with the way she looks.
Yep.
That's the thing I couldn't, because she was starting to find out, I guess, being
not
a woman.
to be ashamed of her own body.
Yeah, to the point where
Finally claiming her own sexuality.
exactly. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. So, you guys good for the pint reviews?
Yeah.
All right. So,
I got one question.
Oh, go ahead.
Would I fuck that? No.
No.
No. Oh, you wouldn't take a chance at it?
No.
Stick your dick in it.
Nope.
No.
There's a dude that was just hospitalized about 1.5 years ago because he stuck his dick in one of those giant clams. You know,
Yep.
the 80-pound ones, and he fucking almost died.
What?
Yeah.
He was scuba diving, stuck his dick in, and then it closed and like locked him down there for like 3 hours.
Holy shit!
Fucking deserve it.
What was your question?
Deserve it.
Vagina dentata.
So at the very end, right when she fucks her stepbrother,
Yeah.
and the dog gets a hold of his dick.
Yeah.
Did anybody else think of Hostel 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very end.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
What year did Hostel 2 come out? I'm trying to figure out which one.
Hostel came out in like 2003, 2004, something like that, and Hostel 2 was like a year or 2 years afterwards.
Sorry, I just heard a really good
Hold on,
little
let me check.
redub that you guys just did of those two Muppet characters.
This came out in...
Yep.
These both actually came out in the same time.
Okay. So it's one of those situations where
One didn't piggyback off
Yeah.
the other.
Like
It was, I
coincidental.
think it may have just been a happenstance. But yeah, it was very
No, actually,
fun.
guess what? Hostel 2 came out 2007, the year that they
shit,
made
that's-
Teeth.
That's what he
What I
literally
just
just
fucking
fucking
said.
Oh, I had my
Yeah,
headphones
you weren't
off.
paying attention to what the fuck
No,
was going on.
I
in
was
the show.
looking at. No, I told you I was going to look it
You
up.
weren't
I said
paying
it in the
attention to
fucking
the
show.
show.
I said it in the fucking show. I'm going to look it up.
And he
And then
was,
I took my headset off. I didn't hear what he
yeah,
said.
because you need your headset off. Is that like when we turn down as guys the radio?
I wasn't
so
paying
we
attention.
can pay attention
I
to our
wasn't paying
directions.
attention. Oh, whatever.
All right.
Hey, you know what? I take my headset off. I can still hear what's going on
Yeah.
around me.
Right
amazing.
now,
It's almost-
Ragnar
it's
does
almost-
not have a headset on.
It's almost like we're all at the same table.
Holy
Most of the
shit.
time, Stu has his on like a little crown.
Where is this crown?
Get your fucking tiara on.
Fuck you. I'm a
Tiara.
princess. You do not tell me what to do.
So they did piggyback off of it then.
No.
Well, it's nice of you to.
No, they didn't. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, he said it was.
They both came out at the same time. So it's just a happenstance that this movie, the dog was eating the stepbrother's dick. And
I'm sorry, just hearing that sentence by itself.
And in Hostel 2, the dogs are eating the other guy's dick.
Yeah, no.
When she cuts
Well,
it
there's
off.
another movie where a dog's eating. Oh no, I'm thinking of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang the Finger. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
I was
wrong.
thinking of another
Great
scene.
movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah,
Wrong
I
one.
cannot wait till we do that movie.
That should be a great movie for Christmas
Yes.
right there.
I already claimed that. I think.
While
when we were
we're on
talking about
the
Christmas movies last
while we're
year.
on the subject of eating dicks, you know the
Yes, Chase. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Explain how good
Please
it is
explain it.
to
Yeah,
us.
I'd love to hear this.
there's a guy in Japan just I think that was about 2-3 years ago now.
You like to eat his dick?
No, he sold tickets for like $1,000 a piece. He cut off his dick and he cooked it and prepared it for like 10 people at this fancy bougie.
I would
fucking
not cut off my
restaurant.
dick for $10,000.
Yeah,
Nope.
10 grand a piece.
What
for
is
the
this,
ticket.
Hannibal?
$1,000 a piece.
What is
Now
this,
you're
Hannibal
saying
Lecter?
No,
I wouldn't cut off my
I mean, that's what Hannibal did.
Like
He fed his.
these rich fucking aristocrats. They all bought bought into a lottery. It was like over 1,000 people, and he chose 10 of them, and they cut up his fucking dick and prepared it all gourmet bullshit.
How much? Wow. How much cash money? Cash on the barrelhead, tax free.
Ron,
To
actually,
lose your dick.
Hannibal didn't feed his own flesh.
No,
to
he
that.
didn't
Yeah,
feed his
yeah,
own. He fed that music, the flute player or something like that.
Yeah, he fed the brain to
No, but it
himself.
was just reminding me of him feeding a body part. It just reminded me of Hannibal Lecter.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. I was just like sitting there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
gee.
I'm gonna have to go within the $4 million range.
Well, you said he only chose 10, so that's.
But he also didn't just say it was like a lottery situation, so it could have been.
It was over 1,000 people bought the ticket.
Oh,
Bought the
okay.
auction.
All right, all right,
And 10 of them were selected, or 10 or 20.
He chose
of them.
10, but
yeah,
okay.
That's fucking weird.
right.
Oh, absolutely.
And there's no law against cannibalism. You know that, right?
It's frowned upon.
Yeah, there's no law against it.
No, in certain states there is law.
I think there is.
No, well, there's no federal law
No,
against
federal.
cannibalism.
No, but it's state by state.
It's
State
Yeah.
is
but
different.
if both
By state.
Yeah. Whether
Yeah.
they have it on the books or not.
yeah, it's all.
Oh,
based
every
on consent.
state has
Every
wacky,
state has the
interesting
weirdest
laws.
fucking laws.
They got
With the-
some weird.
Yeah.
You can buy books on just the book of weird
Like
laws.
I want to say in our state, Virginia, it's still technically on the books that anything outside of vaginal penetration is considered
It's illegal.
it's considered sodomy, and sodomy is illegal.
Technically, it's also still illegal to have sex in any other position.
Missionary.
Missionary.
Yes.
And if you have sex before dusk, then you are. It's also a violation.
So
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
what kind
it
of
is
fucking
mega
law?
stupid.
Who makes these fucking laws?
Puritans.
Puritans.
Motherfucking Puritans.
I
That
mean,
is
they're-
just fucking ridiculous.
They're dead laws. They're not enforced anymore, but they're still on the books.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
find a fucking cop that actually tries to enforce that fucking law.
Well,
Okay,
just
now-
like,
now
just
I
like
will
in
say-
Florida, it's illegal to molest an alligator.
Okay.
What?
But that
Wait,
came up from a
you say-
reason.
did you
there,
say
there was a reason
illegal?
that happened.
Or legal.
It's illegal.
Okay.
Well, that's
Most of the-
bestiality.
most of
Also,
the
to,
weird
to be
stuff-
fair, the legal definition of molestation is
Bothering.
Is
So there's no alligator human porn in Florida for bestiality sites.
God, I hope not. But then again, there's Rule
Who the
34.
fuck wants to fucking
No,
Well, that's what he just
No,
said.
no,
then why
no,
would
no,
they make
no,
a
no,
fucking
no.
law about it?
Rule of 40.
There's people
Rule
that wanna screw
47
cows right
says
now.
it exists.
Rule 34.
Oh my god.
34.
It is 34. You're right.
All right, so let's go
That's
ahead.
different than an alligator.
Cows kill more people than sharks, my guy.
It's a fucking alligator.
Cows kill more people than alligators.
That's
You
fine.
can
I've
hold
never
it by
wanted a
its little
fucking a cow
scribbly
either.
arm.
Real quick.
Hold on. Sammy's got.
Alligator report aside real quick. I have to share. I have to share that it is illegal to flip a coin to decide who pays for coffee in Richmond. That is a law still actively on our books for the state. Okay.
All right, I
It's
want to go to
also-
Richmond and flip a coin.
It's
for
also
who buys
illegal to
coffee,
wash
see
a
what
mule
happens.
on a sidewalk.
I'm off Monday.
In Culpeper.
Perfect.
And it's illegal for a woman to be out at night in Norfolk unless she's wearing a corset and is accompanied by a male companion.
Jesus.
So there you go.
All right.
Fucking love this
Yeah,
country.
so that just goes to.
Oh shit,
But
that's like
also,
my home state.
washing a mule on the sidewalk, I guarantee something fucking happened. And some motherfucker's like, well, it ain't against the law. Well, it is now, bitch. All right. Yes. All right.
Why am I getting
Something fucking happened to enact each of these laws, except for the maybe the woman unescorted by a male. I think that probably came from an old, very hard puritanical viewpoint.
I'm getting signs of Clerks 2 right now at the end.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. What was the name of the mule or the ass, the donkey?
The golden movie.
No. The one that the guy fucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into our pint reviews, and we're gonna go ahead and start with. Let's go ahead and start with used to because I'm really curious.
7 out of 5. No.
Wow.
No.
Critical and enjoyment.
Enjoyment wise, I'm probably gonna have to give it a strong 3. A strong 3. It was unique. It was original. It came from, like I said, I appreciated the fact that it was not demonizing the woman or playing from an easy angle of, oh my God, look at this fucking freak. No, it playing from the angle of a woman protecting herself. I thought it was really fucking cool and really creative. So I'll give it a strong 3. Like I said, the actors, I believed the roles they were embodying. Were they the greatest actors in the world? No, absolutely fucking not.
I disagree. I think their acting was actually really well done.
But what did you say? They're the greatest fucking actors in the fucking world?
No,
Hey,
but
that's
it
what
was
I
just
fucking
great.
said.
It was just great acting.
Yeah.
For the movie, for their roles.
Yeah. I thought they embodied their characters extremely well. The writing was believable for the most part. It was believable. I could see her being super freaked out and being super virginal and trying to come of age, you know, the way she did, dealing with this, you know, literal monster in her pants.
Yeah.
So when she comes, is she just
Vagina
going to
fangs.
clamp down and rip some shit off anyway?
That's it implies that she can control it now.
Yeah.
So
It's like a defense
you know,
mechanism.
So you're
it's like Wolverine being able to pop them claws.
Like a ghost shark.
Yes.
Romp.
Critical though, maybe a 2.5 at best.
All right, I can see that.
The cinematography wasn't great. The effects were practical, absolutely, which I always appreciate. But also,
Yeah, there was no CGI in this at all.
You were able to immediately tell. Okay,
Those
that-
are real dicks.
Yeah, that's fake looking as shit.
Did it make you cringe when you saw
that motherfucker's wearing a merkin?
Yeah.
I mean, everything was very, very obvious. You know, everything was very
Nothing like a
obviously
good little dick toupee, right?
Exactly. Merkins. Love them. Yeah. So there was nothing groundbreaking, I would say, about this. And
It was original, though.
It was. Like that. That's
Yeah.
why I'll give it to enjoyment, but critically 2.5 at most.
All right, Chase, how about you?
Like he said, you know, I do like the newness of the concept. You know, it was put out pretty well. The ads for it were nice. Because I was in high school when this came out, and I remember all the
Wait a
advertising.
minute, how old were you in 2008?
Fuck you.
12.
5? 6? 4?
He's always 12. It's always 12.
I've been 12 since 2006 now. But again, I think the acting was actually pretty damn good for people I've never heard of before.
Yeah, a lot of unknowns in this movie.
Yeah, the set design was all right. I would have to, honestly, from a critical standpoint, this is probably even a 4.
Oh, wow.
Now,
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm not going to say this is a great fucking story, and it was, it was experienced well, but the concept, the originality, the acting was good, the soundtrack was good. It didn't rip you out of the scenes.
Yeah.
The character growth of the main character was believable, and it did what it was supposed to. Yes, it portrayed all the dudes as shitbags, but that's what it was made to do.
Yeah.
And it did it pretty well.
Yeah.
I approve. It shined a light on, like I was talking about, the old abstinence community and their purity promise and everything else, how it fucks things up.
Yeah.
It did well. Is it a fantastic, A-grade fucking movie? God, no. It's a B horror movie. I laughed harder at this movie than I have in a lot of movies for quite some time. I think we were watching it and I was actually crying from laughing so fucking hard. From an enjoyment, I give it a 3. A solid 3. Okay. It was good. It was, I'd watch it again. But it's not going to be in my top 10.
Okay, I have to interrupt just because something just popped in my head. Are we all fans of King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The old man at the end, for some reason, really reminds me
Yes! Oh, shit.
of that motherfucker right there. Right.
Yep.
As soon as you said King of the Hill, I knew exactly who you were going
Just
for.
popped right in my head. I'm like, that motherfucker right there.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
God.
All right, Ragnar, how about you, buddy?
Oh, wow. Shit. All right. Enjoyment, give it a 3. It's a good B movie. It's a comical fucking movie. It is. Yeah, there's nothing over the top. The vagina biting off the penises all the time. The vagina dentata.
Your new intro.
It is. It's fucking awesome.
Topsy was the guy's name, by the way.
Yeah, I know when Ron told me about this movie, I looked it up, and it's a real medical condition, and it only affects fucking a handful. It's not very many women that actually have this condition, and obviously this one is played out well overboard. Like I said, enjoyment a 3. It's a good B movie. It's a good comedy B movie, I think, with some good gore horror in it. I think the actors, for what they did and were, I think they did really well. I think it showed. I really do. I think it showed her growth throughout the entire fucking movie, from not knowing what the hell is going on to her to seeing what is going on and then accepting it. And she's only going to let whoever she wants in it. Critical, I'm going to give it a 2.5. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Like I said, it's a B movie. If you want to experience
cock dismemberment,
watch this movie. It'll show you exactly how to not treat a woman and how not to treat a pussy.
Yep.
And that's exactly what I told my oldest son.
I love it.
All right, so I watched this movie, and I'm going to say this flat out. When I first watched this, the first 20 minutes, I was like, oh, yeah, it's starting like a good little horror movie. I'm really digging this so far. It's interesting. It's something original. It's something fine. And then when it got to the doctor and the first scene, I started laughing. I was like, this is a fucking comedy.
That
it's like
part was
a what the fuck comedy.
When he's throwing her around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
starts
how
moving
that
around the
part
table and says,
Vagina de Tata!
yeah, there you go. That was hilarious. It's saying it exists. It's real. It's true. I was laughing my ass off on that. So I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really to me it was a comedy. Yeah, it goes into dark areas, about rape and everything else, but it makes it in a way where like I said, to me it felt more like a comedy. It's just because they kind of made fun of it in the way because the men really get fucked in this one. They really get screwed because they're fucking pigs in this movie.
Well, the subject matter for I think the content of it is hard.
Yeah.
I think it's a hard subject for us to talk about.
It is. It is very hard.
To really, I don't know, bring out in some way.
But I really enjoy that she gets her way to dismembering these guys. And I'm not going to lie, the freaking dismemberments, those are really cool to watch, to see that happen. But they also made me cringe. They're like, God damn it, I can't even imagine how much pain.
Every guy
I just feel like it was all undersold on screen, though.
Okay, but
it's like,
hold on.
Well, that was like the third one.
The last one.
The boyfriend.
Brother.
He didn't even look like he was in pain.
He was in shock.
He wasn't even screaming.
Very undersold.
But the first one, he was just like, and everything else. And then the
Shock
other one
affects everybody differently.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I guess everybody has a different way of that.
Okay, now hold on. Each time those teeth came down as males,
that crunch sound was...
Did your hand instinctively go
to
your
yes.
chest?
I do that whenever I see somebody get kicked in the balls on a
Then
fucking movie.
That means it sold the fucking scene.
Yeah.
All right.
So this I guess this movie is more of a horror movie to guys than it is to women, because it really
we'll find out here in a second.
Yeah. So I might be wrong on that,
but classify Faces of Death as a horror movie?
It's not real. It's all fake.
I understand, but what they're showing.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, well, here's my pint reviews, because I haven't even given those yet. For enjoyment, I would give this a 3.5. I would watch this again. I enjoyed this. It was very original, very different. I told Sammy about it. She watched it and said this movie was a piece of shit. And it was just kind of funny to hear from that. I was like, I thought it was original. It was something different to watch. From a critical view, I'd give this a 2. Like I said, there's some really okay shots. Really, the gore scenes were really cool. I love the Rottweiler. I love the Rottweiler just grabbing a hold of the sugar cock or whatever you call it, the sugar piercing,
sugar dick.
Go ahead.
That's what it was. It was sugar. It was the piercing.
Say it again.
Sugar piercing?
No.
Sugar cock?
There you go.
Oh, shit. Why'd I say that? Anyways, but I give it a 2. It was well made, but not like there's better ones out there. I've seen a whole lot better ones, but it was still enjoyable. It was a good B movie. Yeah. So a 2 for critical and a 3.5 for enjoyment. Because, I'd recommend this movie, but I'd also give them a disclaimer. Just be if you're a guy, I'm telling you, you're going to be hurting watching this movie. It's kind of scary for us guys. It makes women dominate, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Was that a bad thing to say? No, I guess I don't know. No. So, Crystal, I'm going to hand it off to you because I think my review sucked right there. But there you go.
I was about to say, there's a shovel. Do you want? Anyways, so I actually feel quite a bit of pressure at the current moment now, being the only woman on here, being stared at by Sammy. But anyways, no. I really enjoyed the movie for a lot of reasons, but also because of the fact it was kind of, like you guys said, it was a horror movie for guys, but also at the same time to girls, but for a different reason.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so...
And I completely agree with that. And I'm sorry if I didn't say that. That is true.
No. You're completely fine. You're completely fine. For an enjoyment level, I kind of have to go with like the rest of y'all with kind of like a 2 to a 3-ish. It was all right.
So 2.5 probably?
Yeah, I'll settle with that.
That's about halfway point, yeah.
But for like the critical, I do break everything down and I go through teeny tiny little parts. I'm going to go a little higher on that one and go with a 4 because
wow.
Yeah, no. I break down little tiny things and like scenes and like placement of certain things in rooms and stuff like that. So like for me, I looked at what oh Lord, what are they called when they put the stuff in the room? Prop guys. The prop guys. I pay attention to what all they do. So like for me, they put some work into it. So yeah, I'm going to go with that.
All right. Well, that is our show for the movie Teeth. Thank you, Eileen, for picking it. This was actually a really interesting movie to talk about. Wasn't expecting to be the way it was, but it looks like it turned out pretty interesting. A very in-depth discussion of cock dismemberment.
Vagina dentata.
Yeah, so I guess that's it, guys. So we will be, like I said, if you guys have a fan request, just send us a message, and we will rock out your movie and whatever drink you pick for us.
Cock out.
I knew that was going to come up.
Dismembered cock.
Yeah, so later, guys.
The party's leaving!
Hey guys, this is Ron. Thank you for listening to our podcast, Barrel Age Flicks. 2022 has been an amazing year with our great shows, including BAF, The Small Batch, Sammy Select, and The Tasting Room. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to theden.show. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.